Thanks for tuning in to the KRVN Sports Podcast page, your home for all of the local broadcasts produced by KRVN Sports. This page and the playback is brought to you by Hoegemeyer Hybrids, raising the bar on yield performance. For KRVN Sports, I'm Jayson Jorgensen. Well, this week, UNK head football coach Ryan Held announced his third recruiting class in his time at Kearney. Had a chance to catch up to the coach, and I asked him what impresses him the most about this batch of recruits.
Well, I like our length. I like our opportunity to develop kids in the high school class, and I think we brought in some transfers that can come in and play immediately for us, and they're all here on campus, which is big. That was the deal. Our year one, I couldn't get all the transfers here, which I think hurt us with team bonding and not having to go through mat drills together. But now they're here, and so we can see what they can do, and they can build into our culture, and everybody can get to know each other. And I just think there's such a huge value to that. But our coaches worked really hard, and I think there's a lot of good football players that we signed and good men today.
A couple of receivers from Nebraska, one of them a local kid, Riker Evans, and then Davon Hall. I'm sure that kind of moves the needle a little bit, and a couple of guys who bring a lot of great speed to the program.
Yeah, we need to continue to get that room where it needs to be. Coach Harris is, he's in charge of that room and has done a really nice job recruiting and building his room for going into year two, that what he wants. And we feel these guys, can come in. We got to throw the ball better. We still haven't thrown it at the level that we need to throw it at, and we just need to keep getting the right guys in that room that can make plays and be able to stretch the field and block and do all the things that we need the receiver room to do.
Sound like receivers and then cornerbacks where you put a lot of emphasis this offseason.
Yeah, we need to get some guys that can come in and cover. This is a league that likes to throw the ball, so we needed some guys that could come in and match up. We feel there's some length there and some guys that can run. And then, we got some safeties that can come in and help us. And, there's different tools, different pieces that Coach Schaffner that can maneuver. Jude Joseph played for Coach Schaffner, who we signed. He'll probably play nickel for us, and he's a guy that is very talented. He's here, but we had a prior relationship with him. And obviously there's other guys. We recruited Dominic Grine. He's another example of a kid, last year ended up going to Oklahoma State and didn't work. And so where's he at? He's here. And that's why, again, you build those relationships, and sometimes you end up getting them on the back end.
Colton Tilford from North Platte. He was up north, and he's headed to Kearney, and I know you're excited about him.
Yeah, he's just a guy that loves football, and I just think he fits our culture really well. I'm excited to see him out on that football field because he got minutes at South Dakota State, and I think it would have been he was starting to become a really good player for them, and he had his reasons to come here, and we're excited that he's here.
Lots of high school kids too. It looked like you did a nice job around the Kearney area. That has to make you feel good, and that gets people like to see that. And I know you're looking for guys who can play, but if you can get them right here, that's good stuff.
Yeah, to get Reese and Ryan and Owen and Solomon, and those guys are really important to us. We always want to start local, we got a couple guys out of Boys Town, which is neat. That's a neat place. Kyle Lorenzen from Bennington, tremendous player, great wrestler, could come here and probably do both if he chose. You look at our linemen. We got Noah here locally, obviously from Wood River, but you got some guys with some length. Aiden Zychek right down the road, 6'6" tight end that will be a good player for us. So there's just some really good guys with some good length and guys that can come in here and develop in our program.
How much did having a better season this year and being so competitive and being so close, was that a big help on the recruiting front?
Yeah, I think kids can see progress, right? We now have history, we have precedents. They can go and see how close we are, and in their minds they can come and help get it over the edge. If you're a competitor, and we're selling, hey, come here and help us get there. We're going to help you, but then help us. It's a mutual partnership. And I think guys really saw that. And again, we're in the MIAA. UNK has a lot to offer these kids. They can get a great education. They can be developed on and off the field. It's a great community. Facilities are really, really good. And it's just, we just have a lot to offer kids when they come on our campus.
You always tell me you're watching the waiver wire. Is that waiver wire going to be more active this spring with the D1s having to move to that 105 limit?
Yeah, I mean, there'll be another round of kids that that will be available. Another kid that was nice to get is Landon Leipold. And we got a great relationship with his dad and at University of Kansas, and we just got to continue to get guys like that love football and do it the right way.
Could you see this continuing to be a place for some Huskers maybe that doesn't work out for them in Lincoln? You've already got a couple, and it looks like you got a couple more coming.
Yeah, we do, and we want to continue to get kids that fit us, that can help us, we want to get guys that love football. Anytime they come from any Division I program, they've been in those weight rooms. They've been, they've been coached at a very high level, and we got to be able to continue to get those guys.
Well, that was UNK head coach Ryan Held. The Lopers right now in the middle of their winter workouts, and they will start spring practice in March. For KRVN Sports, I'm Jayson Jorgensen.